Cyber Essentials can appear to be a simple set of 5 control areas which your organisation implements in order to achieve certification. However, first impressions can be deceiving, and depending on your organisation's structure, implementation can be challenging and multifaceted. Here, in this video, we're going to focus on one of the 5 Cyber Essentials control areas, access control, and provide you with some guidance on improving your basic cybersecurity access control sets, as well as how to implement one of the most important Cyber Essentials requirements. One of the most important aspects of access control is the need for your organisation to achieve the optimum balance between security and availability, maintaining access on a need-to-know basis, whilst at the same time not making life too difficult for those who need quick access to information in order to do their jobs. To achieve equilibrium, it's crucial that you have appropriate policies and processes in place, irrespective of the size of your organisation. One of your first steps is to implement a policy which defines responsibilities for creating and approving new user accounts and a process for how this will be achieved. Common sense, for example, dictates that each account should have unique login credentials, meaning that users cannot share accounts and that there should not be a default password that is assigned for each newly created account. One useful approach for ensuring you follow good practice is to generate a random password and force your users to change that password the first time they log in. Implementing a clear starters, leavers and movers process is an absolute must to ensure all departments are joined up and that a user has appropriate access to the information they need according to their job role, as well as making sure this access is removed as soon as they leave your organisation. Also, if they're moving within your organisation, maybe to a different department, their privileges must be adjusted accordingly, as they may not need access to what they had before. This is particularly important in the finance or HR role. The use of elevated privileges, where an individual is granted the ability to do more than a standard user, is particularly common in IT roles. However, considerable care should be taken in allocating elevated privileged accounts, as the more there are, the greater the risk is of compromise. They should only be used when absolutely necessary and not for everyday activities. Using an admin account, for example, to browse the web or send emails would trigger a major non-compliance in a Cyber Essentials certification assessment. As with all processes, this must be clearly documented. One of the Cyber Essentials access control requirements is to list and track all users who have an admin account. Using the list, these accounts must be reviewed or audited regularly, and depending on the size of the organisation, this could mean monthly, quarterly or annually. For accounts with elevated privileges, it's a requirement to implement a security control in the form of 2-factor authentication, something you know and something you don't, where it is available for use. It's not expected of you, however, to purchase additional software in order to comply with this requirement. With access control and Cyber Essentials in general, one of the key principles is going beyond simply implementing technical controls and reinforcing good practice with regular staff training, be it face-to-face or through some form of learning management system. We recommend this training is conducted when a new user joins your organisation and regularly thereafter, typically annually. Implementing technical controls, policies and processes are of little value if users do not understand why and how they do things. In the world of Cyber Essentials, the aim is to create a foundation for basic cybersecurity controls which can considerably improve the robustness of your infrastructure without imposing too many technical solutions and additional software requirements on your organisation. In our next video, we will be looking at another area of Cyber Essentials. Thank you.